Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about drone skills. Now, whether you're using a DJI or a unique drone, the software, the apps that come with these drones, they have some very powerful tools. One of those tools that will help you to achieve some beautiful, nice shots is point of interest. And basically what point of interest is that it allows you to orbit a subject while keeping the camera focused on that object. And it's something nice to have, but it's a skill that you may want to learn to do manually. And here's why. So let's say you're flying along over the sea and you're just following a jet ski, and then hey, nice boats. Let's get a closer look. So here I'm actually in front of the boat and I'm backing up, just getting a full view of what's happening in front of me. And it's a nice view. But guess what? I know the bridge is coming up, so I decide to go to the side so that I can get behind the boats and change my perspective. Now to do that, I push my right joystick to the left. But obviously, if I continue doing that, then my subject is going to get out of frame. So to keep my subject in frame, I have to go to my left joystick and I have to put a little bit of motion in towards the right, and that will help me keep the boat in frame. In photography, this is called panning to the right or panning to the left if you're going in the other direction. In aviation, it's called a yaw. You can yaw to the right or you can yaw to the left. Bear in mind that as your subject begins to move away from you, you're going to want to have to change that movement of your right joystick from going sideways, and you're going to have to put some forward input into that so that you can keep up with your subject. In this case, I deliberately waited before putting in that forward movement because there are 3 boats and I wanted to get behind the last boat. So most of my movement is making an arc, orbiting those 3 subjects so I could get behind them. Now this is where things got really interesting. As I got settled in behind the last boat, I realized that the bridge is about to open and I wanted to get that shot. So now I have to move ahead and catch up and even pass those boats and get myself in a position so that I can orbit and capture that bridge opening. Now in a situation like this, there's absolutely no time to set up your point of interest shot, so you have to learn to do it manually so that you can get it right when it's needed. So with the bridge going up, I don't want to bore my viewers to death with the same shot, so I have to change my perspective. So I put some input into my right joystick to the right, but I want to keep my subject in frame. So now I have to apply my left joystick to the left so that I can neutralize that movement and keep my subject in frame. Here's another reason why you want to learn to do these things manually. At this point, I wanted to stop and just capture those boats coming through the bridge. So I've stopped, and once the boats are through, I'm going to start again. So by developing these skills on a day-to-day basis, when the time comes to film some real footage, I'm going to have that skill to help me. down instead of turning and just flying away, I can finish off this shot in a very nice way by just drifting backwards and just fading off into the distance.